We're coming to the closing stages of the second round of the Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series for 2018. One team to catch, and that, of course, is the Wolverines. Welcome to the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. Feature games in this package include the Mongoose up against the home side, the Eagles, and the Lions up against the Suns. Before we get into that action, though, let's have a look at the scores from the last outings of the teams in the series in the second round.
Mongoose losing quite badly there to the Wolverines, 81-43. Eagles with a good win over the Lions, and the Suns cleaning up on the Spears, and the Lions coming back against the Spears, 52-34. Eagles, good win over the Suns. Prior to these games, the Wolverines still lead the log, having played 23 points. That is a rich harvest, and it's the Mongoose that are bringing up the rear. Also played 8, but only 9 points thus far.
First up, it's the Diesel Electric Services Eagles, and they'll be playing the Mongoose. Kevin Smith has the team sheets.
The lineup for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles today. They'll be leaning heavily on Daniel Nyuki at number 8, the tall man, very key player for them, and also Alan Mtatasi, who does a lot of carrying for the Eagles. That's at number 14. The personnel for the Mongoose, they will be leaning really heavily on Gifnabeli, number 4, and keep a lookout also for number 10, Rico Garden Bako, who's a rookie and should be seeing some game time.
What can the Mongoose conjure? Because they are trading by 4 points to 19, and they certainly got a lot of work to do, and it's the Eagles immediately picking up long pass through to Mamfengu. He's not going to make any mistakes. Well, as we say that, there was probably one of the easiest shots in the game, and there you see the response from his teammates. What was that? Mamfengu would know that he should have sunk that. It's an easy layup. Lots of pressure, though, on these Mongoose players. But they do eventually take 2, and it was a very good basket. Excellent basket, because the player was right under the basket. Not easy to scoop it up off the glass when you've got such a little gap to try and fill with that ball. And here is the Eagles moving the ball very quickly. Well, there's a quick response. Given an extremely low fouling game, which just shows really one-way traffic for one side.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the board just now, Andy. There's only 2 fouls being committed so far in this whole match, and that's both been by the Mongoose.
And that's a reflection of the Eagles. Just there's no pressure on the Eagles at all from the Mongoose. And the Mongoose 2 fouls have just been a little bit of contact. So Mamfengu for 2 free shots. And that one did bobble around and played for the crowd a little, and he'll take that point, very happily so. Shoots the second, and that was a lot cleaner from Mamfengu. 2 from 2 on the free shots. Hartneck for the Mongoose. And this is Odinga Madingi. I've not really seen anything of him in this game. Excellent pass from the Mongoose, but when they have these great passes and they've got positional play, they really need to capitalize. Not able to do so, but this is the Eagles in looking for a quick reply, quick response. No pressure on the Eagles at the moment, it must be said.
Yeah, in and out there for Mamfengu, taking a shot from the top of the key. And Kwana has come on for the Eagles, and Mamfengu's gone off.
So KB Nkwana is on for the Eagles, as we see Alan Matatatsi taking an excellent screenshot from the side, and what an improved player he is. So Marcus Retief is on now for the Eagles, bringing the ball over the line.
And so is Jack Makhosi.
Haven't seen a lot of Jack Makhosi in the season thus far. Well, that shot should count from Retief.
Yeah, it does.
So Marcus Retief has the opportunity to take a free shot, takes his own rebound. Well, it comes back to him. And Alan Matatatsi says, well, I'll take a slice of this, tries to feed it in. And that was a little bit of clumsy play from the Eagles. A lot of slapping and interchanging going on. But interestingly, as we've said before, the Eagles still creating some kind of a record yet. Halfway through the second quarter, and still no fouls recorded in this game yet for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles.
Maybe you shouldn't mention that just yet. Easy intercept there by the Eagles.
And again, it's just a reflection of how easy it is for the Eagles out there at the moment. There's so little pressure from the Mongoose. Marcus Retief looking for a little lap shot, and this is exactly the kind of game that suits Retief to just try and get his shooting back on track. That little lap shot's a bit flat, and maybe use this game to try out a few different approaches to the basket.
That's better from Nyoke.
Much
Using
better.
his height well.
Easy interception and a little flick off the wrist from Matatatsi.
And Yuki must put those shots away. They're sitters for him.
William Ruber finding it a tough day at the office today at the moment. He's just been blocked out of everything. But the Mongoose do come away with 2 points.
Yeah, Madingi, the man who scored it.
One gets the impression that Madingi's not getting enough of the ball because he is quite a mobile and a very tall player and generally quite accurate. Now that's how you take a layup under pressure. Nice comeback from the Eagles. And that was Jack Makhosi. So Nyoke stealing it again. He's had some amazing steals. Needs to keep that hard work going now, and an accurate pass through this time. Makhosi not going to miss. Marcus Retief saw the man coming in across the court. Great pass from Retief, but no conversion for Makhosi on that occasion, or in fact it was. So we'll take the we'll miss the easy ones and we'll just take the difficult ones. And Jack Makhosi doing really well coming in and again taking that one off the glass. One of the better layups we've seen. Madingi looking for some help, and that's what happens. The help doesn't arrive, and when it does, it's unfortunate because it's a lot of pressure. And here's KB in corner looking for his first 2 points of the game. He's got them. Half a minute left in this first half here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. And it's really one-way traffic for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. And Kevin, to be very frank, at this level of basketball, you can't only have registered 8 points in a half of a game.
No, you certainly can't, Andy. And good pressure there by the Eagles, holding the Mongoose there for the 8 seconds. Got 8 seconds to get it over the halfway line.
So some fancy passing from the Eagles between Nkona and Nyoke. So big man-on-man pressure now being forced all over the court from the Eagles on the Mongoose.
The tail of the first half, the Mongoose will be really upset with that. Hitting only 4 out of 18 attempts in the 2-pointers. whereas the Eagles are hitting 18 out of 39, giving them a 46% shooting average. And a lot of turnovers on the Mongoose side. That's been converted to points by the Eagles.
Final quarter underway here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. And Kevin, this game, if we look at that score at the end of the third, 48-21, the Mongoose actually beating the Eagles in the third quarter in terms of scoring.
They certainly did, Andy. In the score in the third quarter, there was 13-9 in favour of the Mongoose. So a big pickup from them.
Well, big pickup, and Sierra must be particularly fuming, because it's not as if any of the combinations that the Eagles played were weak. In fact, at one stage, I think they probably had their strongest combination on. So the Mongoose proving they can play.
Yeah, certainly, and considering that in the first and second quarters, the Mongoose only scored 4 in each of those quarters.
Well, perhaps Sierra has put his team under big pressure now to try and get that bonus point, and we know how in the 2017 season how that affected the Eagles, just missing out on bonus points, because they really do count at the end. Remember, 65 points gets you a bonus point, and the Diesel Electric Services Eagles certainly won't want to let that one get away with such a handsome lead at the halftime break.
And good solid defense again there from the Eagles, holding the Mongoose for the 24 seconds.
KB in corner, picking up the loose ball now. Clock starts. And again, all that space in the middle. Cohen Corner will take those 2, and he'll get 1 to come.
Yeah, he was fouled in the process by Monometsi.
Not able to capitalize on the free shot. Ruba. And just to get a good pass, but number 12, Madingi, trying to offload, and very, very difficult in corner, trying to take a loose ball. And any scrum off would have been very happy with a pass like that. KB in corner, brings the ball over the line for the Eagles. Very, very good pass, it must be said, though. I don't think Daniel Nyuki expected that. Was unable to gather it in, because Nyuki's had a particularly good game.
Yeah, I think Daniel Nyuki might be a bit taller. He probably would have picked it up, but just a Mongoose hand got in the way.
Sometimes a little difficult to tell when the backs are away to the basket. That basket is good for the Eagles, and suddenly the Eagles have made it very clear that they have come to play, and that score sheet is ticking over with regularity. Very easy basket taken by the Mongoose. They make it look so easy at times.
Yeah, it's Madingi doing the work for them.
He's had a good game, Madingi for the Mongoose. And again, one just has to wonder what happened in the first and second, because they just weren't in the game. Great pass, interpassing. Is that Mahono who scored?
Eagles are going to have to hustle to get it over the halfway line.
Well, they've managed to do that. It's Matatatsi with a little backward pass. Looked a little awkward, but it worked. It found its destination, and KB in corner giving it straight back to the Mongoose. Bad pass from in corner, and here is William Ruba on the fast break. This really does deserve to be 2 points. Ruba's not going to miss that. Kidani, no problem. But here come the Mongoose, holding their own. Moving the ball well, right-hand side of the court. Mahona comes away, pushes it over to Nyuke, left-hand side of the court, and a great little pass from Daniel Nyuke straight in to the center of the key where Kubeka was waiting. Not able to convert, so some interesting changes again being made by the Eagles. And here's Daniel Nyuke. No problem. Eagles only 7 points away now for that magical bonus point. Far more respectability in the margins right now. Eagles leading 58-27. 3.5 minutes left in the game. Another 2 points for the Mongoose, and that came courtesy of Monometsi. Matitatsi forcing his way over the halfway line, but looks like he was fouled.
No, just had the ball knocked out of his hand, so play carries on.
Easy basket. All the hard work's been done by the Eagles, and then they miss the layup off the glass. In a big game, that is unforgivable. And in a small game, it should be as well, because these are the opportunities that you take to brush up on those kind of defects in the game. Mahona picks it up, shoots it through to Daniel Nyuke. And Daniel Nyuke seeing the loose man. It looked like Alan Matitatsi, yes it was, playing at number 14. Reads the game well. Kevin, you've alluded to that already from Matitatsi. He's picked up a little bit of expertise playing, I believe, in France.
Yeah, he certainly does, and he has been playing in France, and it has a very good vision for the game.
1 minute for the Diesel Electric Services to find 5 points. But it's the Mongoose who get the opportunity to shoot. Bronkhorst manages to get it away, and Mahona holds on to the possession. He's intercepted. Great play from the Mongoose. A little underhand attempt. Picks up his own rebound. But still not able to convert the 2 points. But importantly for the Eagles right now, that clock is ticking. And there's another 2 points absolutely missed.
Yeah, just rushed his shot again.
He certainly did, and this is what happens when you suddenly know that you need those points. And I know that in the post-match interview, Sierra is going to be fuming that they missed out on what seemed to be easy points as we hear the final who to go.
Again, we go to the 2-pointers. 15 out of 50 for the Mongoose, 30% average, not good enough from them. But they were under a lot of pressure from the Eagles, though. And the Eagles scoring 28 out of 71, 39%. They were 46% average at halftime, so they dropped off there, and we saw a lot of the easy shots being missed by them. 27 turnovers for the Mongoose. The Eagles would have attempted to put a lot of those into points. The game leaders on the Mongoose side, Monometsi, the scorers, Mandingi really doing all the work for them on the other sides, and Daniel Nyuke obviously the man of the moment for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles.
Most valuable player, Daniel, congratulations. A great game you had there today. Must be happy with your performance.
Yeah, actually, I mean, it's a great game. And I wasn't expecting this, and when they came to me and called me, it was actually a surprise to me because I thought I actually played great. That's not my best game.
So tell us a bit about that game. In the first 2 quarters, the Mongoose weren't even in the game, seemingly, and then suddenly in the third quarter, they came back at you.
Actually, I think the best way to win a game is a good defense. We had a very good defense, and we are converting them. I mean, the guys complemented very well, and I mean, we had a very good first quarter and second quarter. And that's exactly what we wanted, but we lost it in the third quarter.
So personal performance from you today, excellent on offense, excellent on defense, some good shots, but also some fairly simple shots missed, it must be said.
Yeah, a lot of easy shots missed, and I mean, but I'm really happy with the way I'm coming up. I mean, this is the first time I'm here for this season, and I can see myself coming back again.
Well, you deserve to be happy. Congratulations, Daniel. You are the most valuable player. Awesome performance from Supersport. Some goodies. Enjoy them.
Thank you.
And we'll keep an eye and watch out for some more of those high-class performances.
Definitely. Thank you.
The log standings after that game brings the Eagles into second place on 19 points. Still the Wolverines on the top, and the Mongoose bringing up the rear.